Hello everyone and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. Thank you all very much for joining me. I'm glad for once I did look up where you get seedlings from because I was rather perplexed. And the wiki at least says they're not currently available in game, so I'm very glad I looked that up. So I guess we can't build our own private orchard as of yet. The game is still in development. And I'm sure there's plenty enough other things for us to be getting along with. I guess that means the garden is functionally useless then, unless there's other stuff you can do in it, right? So how's our compost coming? It's getting there. It can wait though, it's not urgent. So, current projects then. Let's drop off this peat real quick. We're going to need to buy a lot more seeds by the looks of it. We'll drop off the water as well since we can't water our crops at all. So, we're going to need more logs very soon. We also mainly need red science at the minute. I believe we're kind of hurting for that. Prayer for roots and shoots. Huh. So we can select good seeds and harvest a better crop. Maybe that's how. Maybe if we get with the gardening perk, we gain more seeds. Perhaps. Perhaps. Alright, so these are the things we're really after right now. And of course, the big one. So, I guess maybe we'll improve our graveyard in this episode. You know, the peat is probably done by now, right? Probably, maybe. No, not quite. We leave it then. Right, let's make a start on improving our graveyard then. We'll get the new graveyard tech. It's going to cost us red signs, I know, and we are saving that, but we'll need this eventually, so we might as well see. What did that unlock for us again? Right, that recipe proper stone crosses. What do we make that, I wonder? Does it say here? No. But it's not the stonecutters thing, is it? No. Oh, with some clay we can make that stone repair kit we've been after. So we'll do that real fast, because that's just as good, really. It'll improve the graveyard just as much, so we might as well. Just grab one for now. We don't need loads of them. Just one unit of clay. Maybe we will harvest a few spares just so you don't have to keep making this walk. It's not a long walk. It doesn't take much energy to harvest clay, so we just as well harvest a few while we're here. Maybe get like 10 so we don't have to worry. Since we did build that extra trunk, sort of working with outdated information there because I'm thinking in terms of saving space. When we really don't need to worry about that. We built that extra trunk and we're pretty much good. We're pretty much solid on space, so we needn't worry too much. Right, so what on earth was I going to use that clay for? Oh yes, the repair kit. Yeah, so that's going to be that done. I'll probably drop the clay off in this box over here. Again, it doesn't make much of a difference, but we might as well. So, throw those in there as well. And we'll head on over. Or do we want to make some crosses while we're here? We've got the stuff. Yeah, let's make some crosses. We need to burn some energy real quick because night is approaching, and we just as well head to bed as soon as. Oh, that gives a lot of red science. I guess we found our project for the foreseeable future. We'll make a bunch of gravestones. In fact, I'll head to bed now and fix the graveyard in the morning. And we'll make a few more stone graves, which gives us a heap of red science. An absolute ton of it compared to everything else we found so far. Ah, and it's just in time for our weekly sermon as well, so that's convenient. This has all worked out very well for us. Anyway, that could have worked out better. Oh, I'm very foggy today. Anyway, that could have worked out better was if a corpse was delivered at the same time. We could have crossed off a bunch of stuff off our list. All in one day. But it was not to be, and I suppose we can't complain about not having some poor unfortunate die in the night, right? That would be unfair. So, let's fix this up. It's going to take 2. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I would have made more than 1. Oh, nuts. Oh, well, okay. That one only takes 1, though. So I guess maybe the fences are cheaper to repair. But they make just as much of a difference. I won't bother fixing up that terrible head cross there because it's terrible. We'll replace it. There's no real use for them. Don't see any point in actually bothering to make that at all, really. So this is going to take 1. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's improve our graveyard nicely. It's best to get this out of the way real quick, just because we're about to do our sermon, and this will improve the quality of it. Any more stones to repair? No? Well, as far as I can tell, there's no other use for the repair kits, so yeah, it doesn't have a description or anything, so I guess we'll throw that in there, and we'll throw a headstone on someone's grave. Who needs one? How about this guy here, the negative one? Let's throw a headstone on there for him. And that'll give us a nice quality of 24. Ah yes, and the episcope's here, so we can cross another thing off the list when we give him these bowls. There you go, buddy. Whew, they're ugly, but they're just perfect for the poor people. Aren't you nice? I'm pleased to note your involvement in the business of the church. And that's when he gave us the thing. Oh, it was as a reward for the quest. Okay, so it wasn't a bug at all. I was wrong. There we are. Okay, so what's next, buddy? Might even consider upgrading your church to a big church. Oh, really? How fancy. That means more faith and more money. With a big church, you'll be closer to God, and what's more important to me than holiness? Aside from just about everything. But all of this is far in the future. First, everything here has to be as perfect as my haircut. Haha. And I mean both the church inside and the graveyard outside. Haha. Aren't you funny? So we need a quality of 30 and a quality of 20 inside. I'll do my best to meet your high standards. I sure will, buddy. Speaking of high standards, I'd be so pleased if you could provide me with some fish. It'll save me from starvation. Okay. Not just any fish. I need red fish fillet. I believe we can find that kind of fish near the waterfall. Maybe we'll take a look at that at some point. Near the waterfall? You mean the town is starving right now? No, I can't eat meat. As for the fish from the town harbour, well, no thank you. Not with that rotten ship of the dead half floating there. Okay, well, yeah, okay, fine. We'll do what we can. Oh, I didn't grab my prayer, did I? No, we better go grab that then. We've still got this bowl. I'll see if we can... Oh, we could study it, potentially. So I guess we'll keep a hold of it then. It'd be cool if you could combine stories with prayers to, you know, improve their quality. Remember, we have only... With our current church quality, we've only got a 50-50 shot at having a successful sermon, but you're just as likely to win as to fail, so why not give it a go? We don't have the time to prove it at all. What do they think of our sermon today? Nice! Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Time to pray for the blessing. How does it feel? Does it do well? Does it fizzle out? Is it gonna work? It looks promising. Ah, nah, nope, they didn't like it. They didn't like it. Oh well, we were always gonna fail sometimes. That's the nature of a 50-50 hot. Great sermon. Oh, they liked the sermon anyway, we just didn't get the bonus faith. Ah, well, oh wow. See, improving the graveyard helped a lot. Look at that money. Whoa, generous, generous. Very generous today. So what do we get? We've got, yeah, 240. Last time we only got about 130, so the graveyard definitely did its job there. So we throw our faith in there, and we'll keep the bowl on us, actually. And we'll also cash this in. Why not? There's no reason not to. I wonder if the bowl requires faith. I should probably... How much red signs have we got? We've got 26. Why not study the bowl and see what happens? We'll get more faith as time goes on, as we increase the size of our flock and as we improve the quality of our church. We'll get more faith. So the graveyard, as far as I can tell, increases the amount of money you get, but improving the church improves the amount of faith you'll earn. Yep. There we are. That was a welcome boost. We got 10. That's alright. 1 faith for 10 red science. Not a bad trade. Wait, I think I remember we can't build a trunk down here, can we? No, that's very silly. I don't like that at all. I don't know why he did that. That's just inconvenient. It doesn't really do anything. It just means I have to keep walking back and forth with pockets full of stuff. Right, do we have anything we need to drop off? We might as well leave this. No, we're keeping the bowl on us to see if we can sell it. Okay. Right, see, I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm doing better. I'm remembering. Remembering a little more as time goes on. So, our tasks are done for the day. The peat should be just about ready to go. Yep, fab. And we've got a maggot. Lucky day. Lucky day. Alright. Let's throw some of that in there then. We'll just keep it going. Just gotta keep juggling stuff. Make sure we're wasting as little time as possible. We'll throw this maggot in the box. Fabulous. Just what we want. Box of maggots to go with our trunk of viscera. Amazing. Now, keep that on us. We need... That's very inconvenient timing, but maybe we can get this done really, really fast, lightning quick. And we can head to bed before midnight. Probably just after midnight looking at this. But we'll do our best. So, You're killing me, game. You're killing me with these low-quality corpses. Ugh. Well, you know what? It's reasonably high quality. We just need to get rid of that one red skull and it'll be amazing. But as it stands, that many white skulls. Still great. Still good. Still worth burying for sure. Especially when we're earning money right now. There we go. Cover him over. Brilliant. So, ooh, looks like we might actually make it back by midnight. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. Run! Run home! What a glorious beard this guy has. I don't know if I've commented on it before, but damn, that's really good. It's a really nice beard you got going on there. Yeah, just before midnight, look at that. My first estimate was correct. Maybe we'll go visit the merchant tomorrow as well. Because that's the day he's in town on, I believe, Sloth, is it? Or is it Gluttony? No, Sloth is the moon. That's the astrologer's day. Okay, current project. We need seeds, and for seeds we need money, and for money we need to go visit the village. So let's head in here and drop off the random bits and bobs we need to drop off. We'll see if we can trade this bowl to anyone at the same time. We also have a story from somewhere. Can we get any text? We got 36 now. We need more red. For the good ones, anyway. We need like 50 red to a 200 red. Wait, are those crops ready to harvest? We better check. They look pretty good to me. Yep, they're fine. Alright, let's grab these then. While we're here, yeah, more peat as well. I may make a couple more of these compost heaps as well, because the amount of crop waste we have, 3 I think might do the trick. Yeah, I think 3 might be the sweet spot as far as compost heaps go. But again, that's with only such a small amount of crops actually growing. Yeah, we'll replant the ones we have. We might as well. Do we want to use fertilizers? I'm going to only consume 1. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we can do that. We can throw in cabbage seeds. Okay, can we use water? We cannot. Did I just plant cabbage where the wheat goes? Yes. Alright then. Whatever, we'll just swap them and that'll be just fine. That's carrot, that's cabbage. Okay, so we just got 1 carrot. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I just like to keep things organized. We need to fertilize and carrot. Okay, so we'll buy a bunch more seeds. Hopefully this will mean now we produce at least 4 seeds per crop, so that we're not losing seeds every time. We'll take the produce with us. Maybe we can sell it and earn a bit of extra cash on the side. That'll help. I'm thinking we'll probably end up buying those beams after all. Nah. Maybe we'll invest in our allotment today. We get red science for this anyway, so we just as well. I wonder if you can you sell produce to the tavern keeper, or probably the merchant. I have a feeling. I think I remember because we haven't sorted out. Oh, we better hurry back then. We haven't sorted out our use of the garden with the merchant. And as I recall, he asks you to provide him with some samples. Oh, you can use this well. That's cool. Yeah, so he'll ask us if we want to buy it. He'll ask for an amount of money we simply cannot afford. And yeah, we'll explain to him we just want to use it for farming. He's like, oh, yeah, being all uppity as the merchants tend to do. And then he'll ask us to bring him a sample of our produce. And ooh, berries. Why not? I guess we have to go around this way. Yep. So we'll provide him with that. Maybe we'll set up an agreement to regularly provide him with it or not. I don't know. I never actually finished that quest. He asked me to bring it to him, but as I said, I never got around to gardening. Or in this case, I suppose farming. So maybe we set up an agreement with him and we can sell crops to him on the regular. Or perhaps not. I don't know. We'll figure it out very soon, in fact, because tomorrow is the day he arrives. Everything's working out fantastic for us just now. Like, we're just about to head home, for example. And a corpse has been delivered. Brilliant. I'm thinking we maybe go big or go home on this one. So we'll go for 16 seeds for cabbage. We'll go for 16 seeds for carrots. And we'll go for 16 seeds for wheat. And we need more sticks for another compost heap. That's going to be 5 silvers. I'm a sucker for berries. And there's some apples here as well. I'm sure you won't mind if I just help myself, right? Ah, I don't want flowers. I'm after the apples. Are these ones not ready to be? Or maybe this is just in the way. What is this? Some kind of mole. You want to watch, mate? Someone's stealing your produce. And it's not me, it's the mole, promise. Alright, so we'll head home. We'll deal with our newest cadaver. And then we will build another compost heap, hopefully. What up, comrade donkey? So let's chop this here tree, just because we're going to need the sticks. That's 4 sticks. Brilliant. That's a good start. 4 more of those, and we'll have 20. 4 more saplings, not 4 more sticks. My maths isn't quite that bad. So, here he is. Here's our good friend for the next 5 minutes. Oh, no, you're not a friend at all. You're terrible. No. You're going in the river, my pal. Sorry about that. Oh well. Shame, really. I'm sure eventually there'll be consequences for this. But I hope they're not too severe because... Oh, no. I eat a flower. There we go. I hope they're not the consequences for throwing people in the river, if there ever are any. I mean, I don't know. He's not said anything about it that I've seen, although he may have. I hope they're not too severe because you only have so many spaces in your graveyard, right? I'm sure he'll think of that. The guy's obviously not an idiot. He's made a very good game, so I have faith he'll figure something out. That's if he decides to put in consequences at all. You never know. So we'll go home. We'll have a quick kip, and then we'll head over to talk to the merchant about this garden of his. Harvest some sticks along the way. We do need to go get some coal so we can keep processing iron, but we don't really need to worry about that too much because you can process it very, very quickly once you upgrade the forge, which is yet another project we need to be working on. But that's one of those things we need the research for first, so we needn't worry about that just yet. Oh yeah, we need to drop off the bits and bobs here. Alright, so I wonder what other crops he's going to ask us to bring him. I can't remember exactly what he asks for, so... Hopefully cabbages, wheat, and carrots are exactly what he wants. If so, that'll be very convenient. Very, very convenient indeed. Let's harvest some sticks while we're here. For yet another compost heap. There we are. I have a feeling once we expand our yard, we're going to be going through a lot of peat. And therefore, we will be producing a lot of crop waste, and we'll need a lot of compost heaps. So... we'll do what we can in the meantime. I don't want to... I'll tell you what, I'll make sure everything's harvesting on the same day. So we wait to harvest these before we plant the new ones. I should have dropped off the seeds. Why am I carrying them about with me? Why have I got a maggot in my pocket? Goodness gracious. One day, you're living in modern days, and then you get hit by a car, and suddenly you're walking around with a pocket full of maggots. What a terrible time. Lovely music, though. Something very therapeutic. I probably mentioned this before. Oh, another one? Wow. Something bad is going on. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Greeting, villager. If you have any spare silver, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. I humbly apologize, but I won't buy your stuff unless it's something invaluable. And I doubt you can find something like that here. Well, aren't you a charmer? Actually, I'm new here. Everyone thinks I'm the keeper at the local graveyard, but I'm from another world and I need to go back. You need to cut that out, buddy. Adjust. Integrate into the local culture. Don't stand out too much. I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. I'm gonna skip the hiccups. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur. The palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to hide one, so I have to earn my coins here in this onion potato hell. Aren't you charming? I get scared. Boo! Are you mad? What are you doing? I was only trying to help you with the hiccups. Ha! That was a fool thing to do. I just need a little time. The shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious. But I have to admit, the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. Seems like you're okay now after my little surprise attacks. Yes, it seems so. Oh, okay. That's interesting. He actually asks you to, like, if you talk to him about it, he asks you to bring him hiccup grass, and then he gets upset about it because it has side effects. So I guess we just solved this problem for him nicely. Horadric gave me permission to use the garden near the church, and he discussed the terms of use with you. Oh, I totally forgot about that dead weight. It cost me so little. But of course, that was so many years ago, and due to inflation and the good soil, why now it's a valuable commodity. What a U-turn. Covering his backside. Let me see. How about 10 gold? Pfah! That's too much. Okay, what about 5 gold? Still too much. I'm short on money, maybe we can discuss some kind of barter. I see, you're a poor man who wants to earn a little money by growing crops. Bang on the money, pal. We can discuss the terms of your rent. Let's see how good a farmer you are. You deliver a batch of carrots, cabbages, and onions. Ah, we were almost right. Then I'll see you as a serious business partner, and we'll make a long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. What do you say? Deal. As soon as I have my first harvest, I'll bring it to you. Okay, so he wants onions is what we need. One more thing, if you have the time, I'd like to ask you for a small favor. How can I help you? My friend, I like delicious food, but lately I've been having stomach problems. After a good dinner, I get the hiccups, it's driving me mad. Ah, so he's still gonna ask for the hiccup grass. A friend of mine from the wine club told me hiccup grass can help. I will do that for you. I believe there's plenty in the swamp. I'd be grateful if you could bring me some. I will do that. When we visit the swamp, we'll bring him some back. So, does he want to buy anything from us? Nah, he was telling the truth. He sells grape seeds, so this is where we get those. We get grape seeds from that guy. Where do we get onion seeds? Because I don't think that guy sold them, did he? Maybe we should double check before we go making assumptions. You never know, right? But we do need sticks, so... And I know there is a body delivered, so we'll go deal with that very shortly. This is also earning us some more points, so that's always important. Especially those red ones, those juicy, juicy red points. There we go, fantastic. So we're up to 40 now. We're swiftly approaching the point where we can buy another tech. There we go. I think the next one was something to do with tools. I don't know. We're a ways away from the circular saw, which is 200 red we need for that. Just gonna double check if you can't buy onion seeds from this guy. It might be a tier 2 sale, maybe? Cabbage, wheat. Yeah, so... I think I see some more seeds in there, so I guess we need to buy more things from him. I guess we'll, he doesn't want to buy anything from us, so I guess we'll just buy what seeds we can then. You know, maybe 8 more of those. 8 more of those. And 8 more of those. There you go. How's that, pal? That'll advance him a little bit. He'll keep ticking along over time as well, so... I'm sort of hedging my bets on this one. But you never know. He might have those onion seeds, right? Maybe. I assume so. He's the farmer, for goodness sake. If he doesn't, who does? Is my question. So, sticks. We need more sticks. How many do we have? 18? What? That's not on. We need 2 more sticks. You kidding me? The corpse can wait. I require twiglets. Ooh, I don't know if twiglets are sold anywhere else, but they're a snack food where I come from, and they are a bit of a contentious topic. Some people absolutely love them, some people absolutely hate them, and this corpse is awful. Let's extract the heart this time, maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, take away 2 reds. 2 reds, go on, you know you want to. Oh, and did as well. Go on then, we'll go for the burial on this one. Here we are. Oh no, he's turned into a green. Shucks, I was too slow. I waited too long. Let's eat this flour and pick up some fat off the ground. We'll destroy the heart. We have no use for it. And we'll head off. The main problem is that it just doesn't stack. Otherwise I'd keep it, you know, like I do the blood, even though I don't know of any use for that either. But, you know, 3 over there. And yeah, it's a shame. We're gonna be wasting our time with this guy anyway, because he started decomposing, which is obviously not ideal. Maybe it doesn't count because it doesn't go all the way through, but I think because it went below 90%, it does count. What? Oh no. A maggot! The maggot's in the way, we'll get rid of the blood. There we are, we'll pick up that maggot. I have a feeling that's probably going to be useful for something. As for what, I have no clue. I genuinely have no idea. Maggots are supposed to be really useful actually, but I can't think of any particular uses off the top of my head. Speaking of which, there's some more. Alright. Throw in some more crop waste while we're here, and there's some more. We'll we'll keep them ticking. We're going to be having a lot of that coming in very, very shortly. I'm just going to throw it in there. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I might as well. Just because, you know, I can always run over and get some if I'm going to be doing some cooking. Until then, however, we might as well leave it there. So we'll head in. I'll drop off this huge hunk of fat. And we'll head back to sleep. And I think that's a good spot to end on. Thank you all very much for joining me once again for another episode of Graveyard Keeper. And I do hope I'll see you next time.